Bobby Knight done. Richard Lewis done.
All right, you guys, race back to line. You're all going to be done. Race back to line. You'll all be done.
Mike S. Soengson done. Steve Bate done. Bentley Raper done. Nicole White done. Stephen Pearson done. Richard Lewis done. Kenneth Hare done.
All right, looks like still got one moving out there, guys. I still got one moving. Still got one moving. I still got several hot here on the clock, but I still got one moving. Oh. Thank you, Marshall. See who that is.
Chad Wynn done.
Chad Wynn. There we go, guys. That's the race. Everybody is done. All right, Bobby Knight takes the race win. 9 lap, 5:25. One sec here. All righty, guys, the name of marshals out here, please, for race number 17. Marshals out from race 17.
Mitch Crawford. Caleb Robbie.
I'm here with Dustin L. Now I figured out why you going techno. I figured it out. Because your good buddy Jader's going techno.
That's right. That's my boy. That was part of the reason.
Loving his techno.
I know. And we got Eddie Cordova as well. Caleb Roby. Got a whole crew, so. It's been a good change.
Yeah, I mean, it's suiting you good. You're out there. You're looking good. You even got painted bodies.
That's right. That's right. Curtis Crum took me up. He actually has gotten really, really good at painting those bodies. It looks really sharp. So.
I mean, you look good. You look good out here. We need to get Jada up here so you and him could go at it in 40 plus. He had a good race last weekend. He was really good. Your cars look good. I mean, you got Joan Bernard. He's fast. A couple of guys out there fast. So it's going to be a hard race. It's not going to be easy for you.
That's right. No, you're right. John Bernard had that one all the way to the end, and he made one mistake. So it's going to be close. It's been an interesting weekend, but with the weather and everything, but it's turned out to be a great one. So we're having a lot of fun. Glad to be here.
Awesome, man. With this go, I almost fell. It's good to see you up here. Good to see you racing, and good to see you enjoying yourself. And shout out to Jada. He should have been here, too.
That's right. My boy Jader. Good talking to you.
Good talking to you, buddy. Good luck tomorrow as well. All right, everybody. That's Dustin L. He is your TQ of 40 plus E-Buggy. We're going to get back to all the E-Buggy action.
Race 18 underway. Race number 19, you're going to be coming up next. Do I have a marshal in the very back by the J Concepts Reedy banner? I don't believe I do. That looks like that's a no. 16 drivers in the last race, and I'm missing a marshal back there.
Four minutes left.
Missing a marshal in the very...
Already, we're back on top with our good friend, Mr. Arthur Stathopoulos in the blue, purple and black Barney machine. Arthur already TQ'd Sportsman Nitro truck. Looking to take TQ and Sportsman E-Buggies onto a good roll. Arthur in the black and purple car on that techno, making his way up over that step. Into the step up he goes, making easy work into the fadeaway double. Out past that race line corner. Goes for a rumble tumble. And that's not the place you want to have to crash. And that is, he's going to lose his lead to Caleb Roby if Caleb has a good lap. And Caleb's having a slow lap, so I don't know. Mitch Crawford, maybe. Let's see. Caleb having a very long lap. He has a 44.2 Alpha comes out for 39 flat. Now Mitch Crawford up to the top, so not too far off. 2.1 seconds, just under 3 minutes left to go for Alpha Stathopoulos. Mitch Crawford has a TQ in round 1. So Mitch in position. Will he take advantage of it? Alpha is doing actually very good. He's in front. And I think Danny Paz, the sun's in his eyes. That's what's going, because he's mistaking colors now. Uh-oh. No, that wasn't good for Alpha. All righty, so our leader, Mitch Crawford, he's 2.2 seconds up on Alpha. It's going to be a bit more when he comes across this time. There's Alpha in our camera, right next to Jordan Corley. There's Mitch Crawford to the very right on the A main shirt. Alrighty, so there's Mitch Crawford, followed by Alpha Stathopoulos. That gap now 6.9 seconds. Mitch in perfect position for overall TQ here. Alpha will have to settle for second or third. Mitch Crawford, Alpha Stathopoulos, Kyle Thomas up to that third spot. Skilla Kyle, Jason Bennett, Johnny Brians, Jordan Corley now up to that fifth space. Joseph Malanak is now in sixth. There's Mitch. He's looking dialed out there. We are on race number 18, so we got 11 more races to go. We'll be done about 8:30. Another hour to an hour and a half of racing left here, so everybody can go get a nice meal. They can work on the track. They'll fix some of the holes. And we get ready to go tomorrow morning. Finals, all finals tomorrow. It's going to be a good day of finals, and we should have some good racing. Mitch Crawford now up by 4.1 seconds on Stathopoulos. Up next after this, we have Open E-Truggy 2 heats. Mitch and that Techno 2.2 E-Truggy making quick work of the bumps and lumps. Mitch Crawford, followed by Alpha Stathopoulos, Johnny Brians, Jason Bennett, Jordan Corley. Bobby Knight going to hold on for a third place overall. Mitch Crawford going to take your overall TQ. He's got 2 wins. Stathopoulos should finish second. He's got a win and a second, if I'm not mistaken. So well done to Stathopoulos. All right, up next is Open E-Truggy Heat 1 of 2. We have Greg Baumel, followed by Sean Traub, Gary McBee, Alex Cummings, Hunter Parsons, Rich Sanderson, Jeremy Whitting, Jordan Kester, Mark Tuca, Craig Jackson, Sean Salter, Chad Cupp, and Matthew Lust. All righty. Okay. No problem. All right, so as they get ready to start running, you're rating. Getting our marshals all sorted out. All right, as we get running, now you can see suns all over the track. So we've seen so many iterations of the sun on this track today. It's been quite impressive. It's watched it transform. Yesterday when we went to sleep, it was a swimming pool. But now, right now, it's probably the most beautiful part of the day. I'm actually really looking forward to going out and get my interview here shortly. This is Jeremy Whitting of JW Head Heaters. Hunter Parsons out front in the purple and pink TLR. That's not Hunter. It's purple and pink. There's Hunter. Hunter making easy work of that double, doing it for his good friend, Jerry Klingbeil, his mentor. Alex Cummings out front right now, followed by Jeremy Whitting, Greg Bamos on top, Jordan Castor. Ooh, Hunter Parsons all the way to the ninth after that long lap. Jeremy Whitting, Greg Palmer, Hunter Parsons, Sean Salter, Alex Cummings. So Alex out front in that red and yellow. That's Alex right there, red, yellow, and a little bit of black. And right behind him, I think that is, nope, that is, we'll find out when they come across the loop. That's Matthew Lust, but he's down in 10th. Alex is out front. Whoa, that guy sent it big time. It's really not for position. Hunter Parsons still out front. Alex Cummings now 4/100ths of a second back. So we do have a battle. Hunter Parsons got 1 minute and 44 seconds left to go. As we get ready, 90 seconds left to go here in the Open E-Truggy class. All right. Hunter now 2.3 seconds up on Alex Cummings. Let's see how it all shakes out. Hunter Still in the B sort here. Let's see how his time holds up. So 45 seconds left to go. Hunter Parsons, I keep wanting to say Hunter King, has a, they both run TLR and they're both named Hunter. So I keep wanting to saying that. But it's Hunter Parsons, followed by Alex Cummings, Greg Baldwin, Jordan Kessler, and Jeremy Whitting. All righty. So Hunter Parsons on a 10-5-30. So he's on the victory lapper. Good run for Hunter. There he is in the TLR shirt and the one-up hat. Hunter Parsons doing it for Wisconsin. You do have another racer from Wisconsin as well. Greg Bowman. He's from Bowman. He's from Wisconsin. But Hunter actually lives down here now. Awesome, awesome dude. Does some painting. He's painting a lot of people's cars. All right, so let's go have a We're here with Mitch Crawford, who takes the TQ in Sportsman E-Buggy, but also probably has the most track and run time of anybody this weekend.
Yeah, it's been a good weekend. Won a lot of races so far, so hopefully I can get TQ in E-Buggy too. So, Nitro Buggy, I'm only fourth, so
Only fourth, but
work to do there.
that's a good starting position. I know you're a little tired. You just said, I think that 1 hour of racing last night has got me worn out.
Yeah, to end the night, and then with the storm last night, nobody slept well, so
We're going to get done here early. We could go get some rest and rest up for tomorrow.
that's the plan.
Well, good luck. Get some rest, and we'll talk to you. I'm sure we'll be talking to you some more.
Guess we'll see. Hey, see ya.
Awesome, dude. Good job.
Race number 20 on the track.
4 minutes left.
I did. All right. I also need to see the timing and scoring, please. I need Mike Swader, Kenneth Hare, Phelan Pearson, Wade Crittenden, Pablo Mendoza, Andrew Melt, Tony Chandler, Brandon Smith. I need those people, please report the timing and scoring. All right, you're 2 minutes down, 3 minutes left to go. Mad Matty Long right now leading the way.
3 minutes left.
Mad Matty Long right now leading the way. John Bernard. Mad Matty right now out in front, got a 4-second lead up on Eddie Cordova. John Bernard in that number 3 spot. They're separated by 1.2 seconds. Jake Wilhelm in that number 4. Van Air in the 5.
2 minutes left.
Joker in the 6. Now Chris Pickens in the 6. Joker in the 7. Ethan McManus in the 8. JJ Truex 9. Donnie Williams in the 11 or 10. Ed Fernandez to the 11. Rylan Rubel 12. Eric Hammond in 13. Open E. Truggy leading the way is Matty Long. 3.9 seconds up on Eddie Cordova. Cordova 1.6 seconds up on John Bernard. Just hang tight right here with these guys. Mad Matty Long right now leading the way. Got a 4-second lead up on Eddie Cordova.
One minute left. .45 seconds left. .30 seconds left. .15 seconds left.
All right, you are now expired. Race number 20 in the books. Open E. Truggy. Toot Hollingsworth, I need you to report the timing and scoring as well. Toot Hollingsworth, the timing and scoring. Sportsman E-Buggy, you're coming up next.
Jake Wilhelm done. Chris Pickens done. Rylan Rubel done.
All right, listen for your name, guys. Listen for your name. Mike Swader, Kenneth Hare, Phelan Pearson, Wade Crittenden, Pablo Mendoza, Andrew Melt, Tony Chandler,
Donnie
Brandon
Williams
Smith.
done.
If you're available, come to timing and scoring.
Chris
If you're in
Van
the
Air
next
done.
race, obviously don't
Joker
worry about
Snyder
it.
done.
Curtis Crumis, Brandon
Ed
Greenwell,
Fernandez
Toot
done.
Hollingsworth, Jason Limp,
McManus
Chad
done.
Berganis, Katie
JJ
Carmody,
Truax
and
done.
Joker Snyder. Joker, I know you're up on the sand.
Eric Hanman done. John Bernard Jr. done.
Wait on Mad Matty, Eddie
Mad
Cordova.
Matty Long done.
Wait on Eddie. Last one to finish. Cordova, last one to finish.
All drivers are finished.
All right, guys, there we go.
Eddie Cordova done.
All right, guys, here we go. Race number 21, Sportsman E-Buggy coming up next. 5-minute race. We're going to start Getting our turn marshals back out trackside to corner. Got Matty Long, Eddie Cordova, John Menard, Ethan McManus go out to corner marshal. Chris, Jake, Joker, all corner marshal. Van Air, Joker, come over here to bucket 12 and corner marshal over here so you can hear this, hear what's going on. Joker, marshal, bucket 12. Joker, Snyder, marshal, bucket 12. That way you can hear the meeting while you're doing the marshaling. Donnie Williams, be out marshaling here. Royal, Ryland Rumble, JJ Turex. All right, guys,
1 minute to the
make
start
a
of the
lap
race.
and
Scotty Powell,
get checked in,
Shane
and then
Downey,
we'll get everybody
John
behind the
Skrpitz,
line, and we'll start the next heat here.
Peter Cole, Luke Yarbrough. 45 seconds to the start of the race. Gary Banks, Ryan Smith, Kyvan Thompson, Jamar Keys, Kevin Tran. 30 seconds to the start of the race. David Everett, Skyla Fleming.
All right, guys, waiting on a check from Derek
15
Dent,
seconds to the start of the race.
and Andrew Melt. Everybody only take one lap and pull them onto the front straightaway and hold them behind the
Less
loop,
than 5,
hold them.
4,
I'm
3,
still waiting on Derek
2,
Dent, Clayton,
1.
and Andrew Melt to get checked in. Everybody else, after you clear the double coming on the straightaway, just chill, and I'll start this race. Watch out over the double. Watch out over the double. Coming onto the straight. Watch out over the double. Still waiting on a check from Derek Dent, Clayton, and Andrew Melt. No check yet.
Derek Dent,
Still don't have a check from
Andrew
Clayton.
Melt.
There's Andrew, and I need Clayton to check in. Where's Clayton? All right, guys. No check from Clayton, so we're going to have to roll. So we're going to go live in 5, 4, 3. Loop is live. Loop is live. Spread out, guys. Spread out. It's just a qualifier. Yeah, he is. Well, he was, but he's, yeah. So Andrew Mill, after this race, come over to the timing and score, and I would marshal bucket 12, so you're next to us. Curtis Crumis, Jason Lynn, need you over here. Chad Perganis and Katie Carmody. Katie Carmody, Chad Perganis, Jason Lynn, and Andrew Mill, all to Lance's announcer's booth after you get done racing. If you're in this race, or if you're not racing, come on over. All right, Kevin Tran first across the line. John's on the clock. Luke is on the clock, or everybody's on the clock. Just you can find hitting your first lap here. Ryan just hit his first lap. Derek Dent to the lead now. So Derek,
4 minutes
Kevin,
left.
John, Shane, Gary, Luke, Ryan, Kevin, Peter Cole, David Everett. Now Scotty Powell to the 2. There goes Skyler. He's on. He just made his first click in.
All right, we're back. We are following Mr. Kevin Tran in this. Oh, he got sparkage. Awesome. He likes sparkage. Down into the valley. You can see where everybody's been landing. It's just a perfect landing spot there. Ooh, gets a little bit sideways, going into the rumble dumbles. Up and over that little step into the. Oh, that's probably the easiest jump. He wasn't able to get the traction on. That leads to another bad casing. So Kevin Trail. Uh-oh, Maddie looks like she fell on. She's all right. She's tough. She's probably more embarrassed than she is than anything else. And there is Kevin Tran, who's currently in third. Derek Dent's out front. He'll be coming up around the straightaway here shortly. Hello, Abe Foreman and Colt 45. All righty, so Scotty Powell out front, followed by Derek Dent, John Scrappitz, Kevin Tran, Shane Downey, Gary Banks, Luke Yarborough, Peter Cole, Ryan Smith, Kevin Thompson, David Everett, Skylar Fleming, no star from Andrew Mount, Jamar Keys, or Clayton Schroppire. You are watching the Sportsman E-Buggy Q3. We got 6 heats of this. Then we got intermediate and pro. I don't think either have been have actually been sorted yet. Hey, how you guys doing? Good to have you guys in the chat. I just found out that Mason Fuller took the win at the E-Buggy. You know, I'm getting excited about that. He needs to win Nitro Buggy to fulfill the prophecy of the Iceman. And then he will have arrived. So, well done to Mason Fuller taking Pro E-Buggy. JQ also in 40-plus E-Buggy. I think Kyle actually took Truggy. So, it's been some good racing. We had some good racing here at this beautiful track here in Georgia. Had some good racing over there in Vegas in the Silver State, obviously, with all the top pros going there. LCRC's having their season open. So, some footage from them from 46 RC. So lots of racing going on this weekend. I'm sure we're missing. There's racing going on all around the world at this moment. That's always a good thing for RC. So kudos to everybody that's racing this weekend. And kudos to our watching racing. Thank you for the support. We greatly appreciate it. We are on board with this orange car of Mr. Derek Dent. Thank you all. We do remember, everybody, we do have an e-ticket waffle going on right now. We have about 15 tickets left. If you scan that QR code down in the corner, it takes you over to the Elite RC Productions website, where you can purchase yourself an e-ticket and have the chance to win yourself your choice of a Mugen Nitro Buggy, Nitro Truck, or E-Buggy. We have 14 tickets in stock. So all of the proceeds go to making this broadcast happen. Without that, we can't get the equipment up here and the manpower to make it happen. And we absolutely, the Elite RC Productions team absolutely loves bringing you the production and coverage that you deserve. Up and over that tabletop they go. So this orange car and this yellow wing car having a scrap out there. I think that's actually Scotty Paul and Derek Dent. No, Scotty Paul's a little further back. Oh, ooh, maybe we should get on the driver's stand, see what's going on there. Them cars are still on the clock. So that's Scotty Powell. No, that's not Scotty. That's Derek Dent in the orange car. Oof. I thought he's going to clip the pipe just now. Hello, Angel Ruiz. ¿Cómo estás? ¿Todo bien? Saludos. Mr. Danny. Derek Dent trying to come home. He's on a 9.521. Horrendous last lap with that accident at the end. Might have some words for that car that bumped into him. We'll see. Hold on, Derek Dent. We got to interview Cordova.
That's going
Scotty
to do
Powell
it.
done.
Derek Dent taking the win in race number 21. Scotty.
I'm here with Eddie Cordova, who takes the TQN Open E-Truggy. Dude, your cars look good. I see you switch over to Tecna, and they're looking dialed.
Yeah, it's good. I'm loving the switch. I didn't really get a lot of practice. I only got 5 minutes of practice yesterday, so it's been a learning curve. But everything's been good out of the gate, so I'm happy.
Track's good. What do you think about the track?
Oh, man, this is the best layout they've put out. It's just so flowy. It's a little technical, but it makes for a good time. Enjoy it.
And it's not going to be easy in your finals. I mean, you and Mad Maddie were tied. You got it on overall times. G's in there and some fast people in there. So we're looking forward to some good battles in Open E-Truggy. And I love E-Truggy. I'm all about E-Truggy right now.
I love E-Truggy too, man. It's just, I don't know, we like to call them monster trucks because you can just go out there and just drive the thing. Buggy got to be a little bit more finesse driving. With the Truggy, just go out there and rip. But I don't know, man. I'm gonna keep the car the same. Just work on my driving, try to get the track dialed in a little bit more. Just get used to it, just because I haven't got practice. But that's good. I'm looking forward to it.
Awesome, man. Well, good luck to you tomorrow. We look forward to some exciting racing. I know you have another E-Buggy as well, qualifier coming up. Good luck at that, and we look forward to seeing if we talk to you tomorrow.
Appreciate it. Yeah, maybe. We'll see.
Awesome. That's Eddie Cordova. He's your TQ of Open E-Truggy here at the North Georgia Shootout.
Remember, if you want anything to eat, Clayton, Georgia closes down the whole sidewalk at 9 o'clock. I'm talking about if you even have to call 911. I don't even think they answer the phone after 9. So make sure you go into town, grab
4
something
minutes
to eat,
left.
whatever you need to do. Guys, we will be blowing the track off and lightly watering the track with a small water hose tonight just to put a little moisture in it so it'll hold together for the mains tomorrow, but we will not be fixing potholes and stuff like that. So if you got your car set up, leave it as is, and you should be good to go. If you're up first, we will have a little bit of water on it, not a lot, just to keep the dust down for tomorrow. And that's pretty much it. All right, guys, here we go. Chad out front. Jeremy Tingle, Kenneth Hare, top 3. 1 second back behind Kenneth is Brian and Billy.
All right, everybody, we're back. Heat 2 of 6 for Sportsman E-Buggy. And somebody trapped there on the outsides. Unfortunate for them. All righty. So, Chad Limyong is out front. This purple car, I have no idea who he is. But that's a wicked-looking car he's got, purple and yellow. So we got lots of crashing going on here at Sportsman E-Buggy class. Biggest class of the weekend, almost 100 entries. Very good. Shout out to the E-Buggies paying the bills. It's Chad from Jeremy, Brian Vanderkoy, Robert Littlefield, Beth Ludwig, Kenneth Hare, Wade Critterton, Jason Flower, Billy Poirier, Rick Harris, Phelan Pearson, Joshua Bussey, and Billy Grassmeyer. Right now, the time to beat set by Derek Dent is a 9.525. Nobody on a 9-lap pace at this moment. So those two's time look to stand and fight for another day. All righty then. Uh-oh. That was all types of kerfuffleage. 91 seconds left to go. 91 seconds. And we watch the kerfuffle unfold. Great turn marshal by Derek Dent. Our TQ right now. What a beautiful day it's been of racing here. You know, absolute beautiful day here up in the mountains. It's been fun. Oh, my goodness. How did that car not break? That was crazy. It's just been a beautiful day. We had, everybody was worried after all the rain and storming last night. It stormed till about 2 last night. But it's turned into a very beautiful day. The sun's going down. The temperatures are dropping. It's 8:10 in the evening. It's still out. Gasbrother says, "What's up, buddy?" He says, "Sportsman things going on here." Yeah, a little bit. And it's been a beautiful day here. It's just been, the atmosphere has been great. And people have been smiling as I've tried to take some time and go out and do the interviews or go to the bathroom or go get my double shots of Cuban coffee. And it's just been great. Beautiful day. Made me just want to be outside all day today. So, awesome weekend so far. Put it on your list. We got the Peach State Classic coming up in September also. So you can race that one as well. So. All right, so it looks like it's going to be Chad Lemoyne, Brian Vanderkoy, Jeremy Tingle, Robert Littlefield. None of them going faster than Derek Dent, Scotty Paul, Kevin Tran, or John Scrappitz.
Chad Lemoyne done. Rick Harris done.
Nice gas motor. What engine did you get? Man, I need you to help. I want to get a quarter scale tunnel hull with engine. I know that's going to be hard to get, and I want one at a good price. It's something I've always wanted, and I think this year I'm going to try and get one. So I'm trying to look for a secondhand one. I really wouldn't like to get one of them wooden ones or maybe an insane one. And how much you think I'm going to pay for one? Because I know it's hard to get. I know you don't like them because they break flex shafts, but I think they look so cool, and I want one. Oh, my. Danny Paz. That was awesome. I have not seen that, Danny. I don't remember seeing that at ooh. Perfect landing for Alex Thomas. Man, that kid can wheel. Danny says I must have been asleep at I don't remember seeing that. I'll tell you what. By hour 16 at PNB, I was seeing stars. Okay? Yeah, Danny fell asleep on the desk, out like a light. But he falls asleep anywhere, so not a big deal. Up next, we have the C-Sort of Sportsman E-Buggy. We have Pablo Mendoza, followed by Chad Wynn, Jacob Ballou, Sean Puckett, Kevin Thompson, Mark Thomas, Tony Chandler, Miko Wilson, Johnny Brinzy, Shannon McCall, Brandon Smith, Steve Bate, Jerry Holton, and Max King. Mike Kyle, since I give that a solid 8. He pulled it off. There's Tony Chandler. There's Pablo. I don't know, Danny. He's definitely of Latin heritage. Which one? I don't know. There's Miko. So, it's good. All good. There's Jacob Ballou. All righty. So let me know, Eric, quarter scale hull and engine and all that stuff. I really want to do it this year. I keep saying it every year I'm going to do it. No. I want another RC boat. Don't judge me, Danny Paz. Yeah, but this is a special boat. This is a quarter scale tunnel hull. It's awesome. It's got like an outboard gas engine on it. You can, just like crawlers, you can never have enough boats. Boats never depreciate. RC boats. Great. I'm not looking for brand new though, gas boat. I'm looking for some secondhand stuff. You have all the contacts in the world. I'm looking for a nice secondhand, good value. I don't want to build one. I mean, I know I could build one, but I want one already built. That's what I'm looking for. Maybe one of them nice wooden hulls. I love them. I know the drive's expensive, but that's about $500 cheaper than a mono, I'd say, to build. All right, so enough about RC boats. It's all about RC. You got to come down to this race, Eric. It's a good race, man. You put it on your list. Peach State Classic in September. We'll be here. Johnny Brinzy, followed by Miko Wilson, Shannon McCall, Jerry Holton, Pablo Mendoza, Chad Wynn, Steve Bates. Shoot me a message, Eric. Let's figure out something. We've got a budget going and see if we can get a quarter scale boat. It's about the size of what I'm got. There's catamaran. Remember that catamaran that I had down the pass? It's about that long. Yeah, they have small boats. But we don't want no small boats. All right, so Sportsman E-Buggy Heat 3 of 6. Time to beat a 9-5-25 set by Derek Dent. Awesome. Shoot me a message, man. I'm looking for something used. Maybe you can help me out. I need to know how much I need to save up and get going. What a big mistake by that pink car. He went tumbling and a bumbling. And now he knows he should be on the other side. But he's just going to wait. He lost a lot of time, but the marshal should have put him back where he started. But he probably didn't see him. He tried to do the right thing by waiting, but it's a hard thing. At least he waited. They would have had to see it. Yeah, guys, I'm looking for something used, something. I know used and economic doesn't really go well together, but something in good shape. I know they have a lot of older, those wooden ones. Those are the ones I really like. They look like the real deal. And I'm going to get my boats together when I get home. I'm going to get my Rico wrapped. I'm going to finish off my Blue Cat. I got my Apache I got to go run. I got a rigger I got to rebuild. I got to paint it and rebuild it. I have nothing about riggers. All right, so Johnny Brinsey with a 36.8. I need to get up to the Rock up there in Tennessee where you race. Do a race up there. All right, Derek Dent still out front overall. 2 more heats to go after this. Johnny Brinsey's on an 8.508. No threat whatsoever to that overall TQ time set by Dent in this race. And very highly unlikely that there will be because they have to make up about 8 seconds. I might, if I can't find one, I might just get Insane to make one. I might order one and just get the regular hatch. I don't really like his drives, but I mean, I know they're functionable, but I want something a little different. But maybe that's how it goes. I'll have to get one. Do it piece by piece. I know nothing about building one. Boats are weird, man. There's no instructions for boats. It's all passed on knowledge. There's old guys that have been in boats that just know what they're doing, and it's very tinkering. Sorry, everybody. We went on an RC boat tangent. Oh, so yeah, Danny wants to challenge me in boat races, which I will definitely beat him in. Okay, it's the most reliable drive. Does he still make them? Maybe I'll just order an Insane, or if I could get a good used one, that'd be good. That's what I'm looking for. All right. But I could order the hull, then order the drive, do all that type of stuff. Abe Froman. All right. Look how that track looks. Man, what a beautiful day. Beautiful settings up here in the mountains of North Georgia. I love coming to this race. I really do, just for the location. And it's nice and cool. It's beautiful. All right. So that's race number 3 of Sportsman E-Buggy. Johnny Brinsey going to take the win, but not enough. He finishes on an 8.507. Chad Wynn, Jacob Ballou, Mark Thomas, Steve Bate, Pablo Mendoza, Kevin Thompson, Jerry Holton, Brandon Smith, Shannon McCall, Miko Wilson, Sean Puckett, Tony Chandler, and Max King. All right. Up next is our B sort of Sportsman E-Buggy. Awesome. So that's about $1,000. Justin Holland drive, a special gear reduction servo setup. Yeah, we're gonna have to. We'll get talking, and you know all that stuff. I probably used to. What boats do you still have? Do you have any? I gotta finish off my Rico Cat. Sorry, everybody. Went on a boat tangent. Up next, Captain J, Dario Delgado, William Presley, Dario. All right, go Don. I'll show you who Dario is. Keep going. There's Dario right there in the black shirt, blue hat. There's Leon Musselwhite. There's Patrick Rossiter's father. Rory Holler. He's all about RC submarines. He can go looking for the props when they fall off. There's the captain. All righty then, Captain J. Dario having a very good run in Nitro Buggy. Yeah, I also want one of them Hydros from Insane. That's my next two boats. I got enough cats, I got enough DVs, and I want a Speed Freak. Never getting rid of any of my boats. I would never be able to ship them out of the DR. Too expensive. I want all the boats. I really want my Laser 45 from back in the day. AC Laser. What a good boat that was. All righty. So, R.D. Gillian, Bentley Rapper, Kevin Clark, Captain J, William Presley, Jerry Gaudu. Time to beat 9-5-25, set by Derek Dent. Who will step up? Bum, ba, da, bum. I remember when Captain J first came, or he was running those ready-to-run TLRs, and now he's an avid racer now. Ooh, that's a beautiful car. I think that's Brandon Swisher. I know that paint job anywhere. No, that's R.D. Gillian. I was wrong. So we're following R.D. Gillian. He said, can you get me on camera, Lefty? Here you go, R.D. You are on camera, good buddy. Up and over that double goes R.D. making his way through the bumbles. Up and over that step into the step up. Oh, he goes a little wide, so has the punch. Does a 360. Dario Delgado is out front now, so RD getting a little bit nervous. Oh, no, RD, that's not where you want to get it wrong. And that's going to let all those cars by. All right, oh, tumbling and a bumbling. Oh, there he is. So Dario out front, followed by Leon Musselwhite, William Presley, Captain J. Dario, the only one on a 9-lap pace. Let's see how it holds out for Dario. I have no idea what Danny just said in my ear. Yeah, I think he tried to say Leon Musselwhite and got confused. Whoa! Oh, man. That's a whole bunch of kerfuffle. That's RD. I don't know who that green car is, but I know that car, the antenna tube, is Kevin Clark. Uh-oh. All right. Oof. Wow. Hectic. Leon out front, 2.3 seconds up on Capitan J. Dario Delgado in third, followed by William Presley and Kevin Clark. Mike Pickens, Bentley Rapper, Mikhail Arrington, R.D. Gillian, Brandon Siss, Pat Rossiter Sr., Rick Maroney, Pete Hirons, and Jerry Gaudu. You want a big ship. What type of ship? Like a battleship there, Rory? To go with your submarine? How about an aircraft carrier? That'd be awesome. Yeah. Go watch it on YouTube. RC Submarine Guy. Oh, the Impa Spring Nationals are going on right now in South Georgia. We're going to go right through South Georgia, too. If I have more, if I don't have to go if I don't have to go Portugal, I'll be going to Michigan with Danny Paz and Lance. Oh. I don't think that's Dario. Yep, they'll find Dario, our leader. There's Dario right there. I do believe. We'll find out. I think that's Dario, that white car. Yep, that car in front. He's currently in first. He's on an 8.503. There's Dario. Oh, man, that track's getting dusty and slick out there now. Dusty and slick. What is Kevin Tran doing in Sportsman? He's down in the C sort. That's what he's doing. Sportsman here is different from regional sportsman at your local race. .47 seconds left to go, and Captain J is out front. He's on an 8.507 right now. Derek Dent, Scotty Powell, and Kevin Tran's time still good, but we have 2 more heats left to go, the upper echelons of the sportsman class. Captain J just threw down a 39.6. He's now 0.9 of a second up on Mikael Arrington. Oh, I don't know who that was. Is that Captain in all pink? Oh, my goodness, Captain. You're getting it all wrong. El Capitan. Not going to be the captain of this ship when he comes across the line this time by. He's going to be down to, I don't know, not first mate, maybe chef. This will be Captain J, Kevin Clark, as they finish up. Kevin Clark probably going to take the TQ here. Sorry, take the win. But well off a TQ pace. Is only good for him as 6 overall at the moment. 2 more heats to go. 2 more heats to go. We'll see who will be the overall TQ. There's the captain. He probably says, man, that was a bad lap just now. Who knows what the captain's thinking right now. But our friend, Kevin Clark, who has another nickname, Dickens, that I call him, is taking the win, followed by Captain J. McCall, Arrington, Bentley Rapper, Dario Delgado, William Presley, Mike Pickens, R.D. Gillian, Leon Musselwhite, Rick Moroney, Pete Herons. The track has changed a lot, quite a lot. So it's getting slick as snot out there, as my buddy Arthur would say. Oh, Eric, what did you send me? Oh, he's breaking in his nitro engine. Nice, with a good old-fashioned X-ray break-in stand. My buddy Tony was doing that the other day at, what was it, last weekend, Tallahassee. All right. Up next is our B sort of Sportsman E-Buggy. We have Chris McKinney, D Nice. I think D Nice, if I'm not mistaken, might have qualified second in Q2 from this heat, if I'm not mistaken. Max Mejia, Kyle Thomas, Matt Bishop, Greg Swiatek, Big Country, Dennis Campbell, Joseph Mullinack, Bobby Knight, Doug Ludwig, Zach Swader, and Blake Fullbaker. Matthew Thompson. Let's get ready to do some racing here. All righty, as we get ready to go, we have 4 more races to go. We'll be done racing for the night. We should be done around 9-ish. Arlunan, are you all expecting any more racing? No more racing, man. I'm sorry, no more rain. Actually, let me look at the... It's been an absolute beautiful day today. So tomorrow... It's cloudy, no rain tomorrow. So come on by. Come play the bump game. See what you can do. As the clouds are setting on the mountains and darkness is creeping in, we get ready for our penultimate heat of the Sportsman E-Buggy. There you have Blake Baker, Max Mejia. Even if with all that rain, they still were able to get the race going on time this morning, and people got practice. So it doesn't really matter, I don't think. There's Max Mejia from Orlando. All right, so we are on board with Mr. Max Mejia in the X-ray. His X-ray teammate Blake Baker in front of him, just by 1/10 of a second. Cameron Tanner, y'all killing me. North GA on the phone, Silver State on the iPad, Supercross on the TV. You're getting all the racing. Awesome. That's awesome. Thank you, Cameron. We appreciate it, man. Oh, Macau going for a big leap. Yeah, they did a good job getting this water pumped off. And now the track needs some water, to be honest. So they'll water it tonight. They'll patch some things and be ready for racing tomorrow. Man, that guy looks like old school Grizzly Adams out there. There's Max Mejia, who's currently in second, 4/10 of a second back of Blake Baker. Both Blake and Max going faster than Derek's time right now. So as we get to the sharp end of the stick, we're going to start seeing some more good 9-lap runs. All righty, so it's Max Mejia out front, followed by Doug Ludwig. All righty. Max still out front by 2.5 seconds of Doug Ludwig as Blake Baker drops down to third. Big Country now up to fourth. Max is racing very clean, not having two good rounds. He's looking to put in a solid run right now. Ooh, just as he say that, he gets it a little bit wrong. I'm surprised his mom isn't here. So last time, funny story, last time at SIC, his mom actually was out, like when his race started, actually wandered out to the track and was watching the race from like the first turn marshal position for like 5 minutes. We had to call her in. She was zoned out, zoned in, watching Max. There we see Max making his way up over the faded double. We want to thank you all for joining us this weekend. Today, I know there's been a lot of racing on. Thank everybody for participating in the waffles. We can't do this without you guys. We still have some to go. We greatly appreciate it. All right. So Max still out front. 6.6 seconds up on Doug Ludwig. Kyle Thomas moving and grooving. He's now on a 9.533. Derek Dent still in second overall, so he's going to have a good time. Will it stick? We do have 15 other racers coming up after this who will have something to say about that. With 10 seconds left to go, Max has put himself into a good position. Doesn't want to make any mistakes. This will be his last lap. Wants to keep it clean. Oh, he may get one more lap after this. Let's see. No, he'll be done when he comes across. Max up and, oh, whoa, what a lucky bow. Not so lucky. Oh, is he? Oh, no, Max. Woo. That's going to be an expensive crash for Max. He's not going to lose his position, but he might drop off that TQ pace. Let's see. He was on a 9.518. He was driving a very good race to that last bit of the his last lap, and he's going to finish on a 9.5.24. He still takes TQ, but it's only by just under a second. Well done, Max. And unfortunate for that mistake. He wasn't able to overcome it, but Max is excited, I think. All righty. I would say that Max is happy that he won that race. Let's see how it stacks up and holds up to this last heat. Sportsman E-Buggy A sort. We got Nathan Williams, Daniel Reno, Mitch Crawford, Caleb Roby, Owen Simmons, William White, Tucker Bennett, Arthur Stathopoulos, Mike Walford, Kyle Brown, Vance Mullinack. We have 2 Kyle Browns? Oh, no, Kyle Thomas. I got it mistaken. Vance Mullinack, Brad Corley, Stephen Hobson, and Jordan Corley. All righty then. All right, so here we go. All right. We got 2 heats of intermediate E-Buggy up after this, followed by 1 heat of pro. Hold on. Got 1 heat of pro. All right, these racers are going to get on their clocks. All right, so we got Tucker Bennett, Mike Wolford, Vance Mullinack, Caleb Roby all on their clocks. Let's see how it all shakes out. All right, we are on board with Hangover Racing's Kyle Brown, who coming to the end of his racing for the year as he's after he's about to be deployed. Where's Dana Tinnell? He's not there watching Kyle yet. So Kyle making his way down the steps, jumps into the divot, up and over the double he goes. Kyle in that techno coming flying by. He drops down to 3rd. He's behind Mitch Crawford and Daniel Reno. Let's see, he's going to bounce back up to no. Daniel Reno holds on to that by half a second. .7 seconds. Back is Nathan Williams off the lead. So it's very tight between the top 4 here. Right now, the top 6 all going fast in Max Mejia's time. And Dana is in her. Of course he is. Dana, you're insane. You make me laugh. I just had a Modelo. It was good. I'm ready for another one. Kyle Brown, Mitch Crawford, Daniel Reno, Nathan Williams, Mike Wolford are your top 5. And Vance Mullinack all going faster than Max Mejia right now. What's up, Bobby Blair? Hey, we got a request to follow Mike Walford. Danny Paz, who's currently down in 6th. All righty. I think that's Walford right there, actually. Yep, I think that is him in the blue. Yep, that's his colors. They actually had to. They're doing camp life. Them and the Cotus. But with that win and stuff, they had to go get a hotel last night. They did lose their gazebos, but no harm, no foul. No problem, Bobby Blair. And there's Walford coming by for 35-2. He's still on tap. He's on tap for top 5 overall here. Oh, I know you do, Dan. I know. I know how it feels, man. When you're away and you can't do what you love. Right now, Kyle is in 5th, which is good enough for a top 5. Mike Walford up to 3rd. So Max Mejia, if it stays like that, Max Mejia, Derek Dent's time from the very beginning is going to do well. He's going to be in 8th overall. Arthur Stathopoulos will have to settle for 10th. Oof. It stays like this. No start from Owen Simmons. Not sure what happened to Owen. As we get ready to go here, it is Mitch Crawford now up to that top spot. He wants to set a new TQ. I don't know. Mitch Crawford might be en route for another overall TQ. He said he is tired. He's ready for some sleep tonight. He ain't even worried about RC cars. He says, I've gotten sufficient run time. I don't need any more. He is tired. Oh, he's doing pretty well. He has a lead. He might take the overall TQ. He had a 3rd. Not sure what he had in the other classes. We'll see once it all shakes out. All right. Well done, Mitch Crawford. He looks tired. There's Arthur Stathopoulos. There's Mr. Harrison. So Mitch Crawford going to set that new TQ with a 9.512. So it's going to be Mitch Crawford, Daniel Reno, Nathan Williams, Mike Walford, Vance Mullichuk, and Max Mejia and Derek Dent. Kyle Braun going to hang on for 8th. So good run for everybody there. We'll find out who the overall is here shortly. All right, everybody, we got 3 more races to go. And then we will be done for the night. Big shout out to everybody out here who made the trip. It's going to be young Toot Hollinsworth, followed by A.J. Waters, Gregory McBee, Martin Harrison, Sean Salter, Jason Spisman, Craig Jackson, Aiden Coutu, Matthew Luss, Mark Tucker, Alex Cummings, Rich Sanderson, and Sean Traub. Your starting owner. I like Leon. He's an awesome dude. I had a quick chat with him, Brett. Yeah, I said, Leon, you switched up your paint. And he told me why. He said, Lefty, I was at P&B. And I was driving, and I wasn't driving my own car. And I said, I know exactly. I've been there, done that. And he says, I had to change the paint up so I could see my car. Very nice man is Leon. Always smiling, always good to talk to him. And just a good man. I absolutely agree with you, Brett. All good, Bobby. I don't know what we're going to do for dinner tonight. It's kind of late by the time we're going to get done here, so it might be just eating in the camper tonight, which is fine by me. I'm going to get some sleep and got a shower, get some sleep, and yeah, get ready for tomorrow. Should be some good racing. Danny is the man, by the way, when it comes to computer stuff. He's not the man when it comes to racing. Not against me. He's full of skullduggery and shenanigans, along with his partner in crime, Mr. Lance McDonald. But that's good. I have something coming for both of them here. The war is never over between Danny and I. All righty. Intermediate E-Buggy, heat 1 of 2. Let's see who took overall TQ in Sportsman. In Sportsman E-Buggy. Hold on for a second. I will find out right now. Let's refresh the results here. All call Sportsman E-Buggy is going to be Mitch Crawford with a 3-0 and a 0, followed by Nathan Williams, Daniel Reno, Mike Walford, Kyle Brown, Max Mejia, Caleb Roby, Arthur Stathopoulos, Owen Simmons, Vance Mullichuk. I'm not sure how many are going through, so we shall see. Not sure what the order is going to be. All right. Well, up next is, and currently on track is Intermediate E-Buggy Heat 1 of 2. We are on board with this all green, flow yellow car of, I'm not sure who Danny was following. All right, there's Gregory McBee out front. That purple and yellow car. No, I think it's that car with the yellow wing, sorry. That is, see how much speed it has? He has to be him. Great deduction there, Sherlock Danny. Up and over that double. That's actually Alex Cummings. Yep, that's Alex Cummings, and Gregory McBee is behind him. Alex goes tumbling and rumbling off the track, and there is Mr. McBee. So I was wrong. You was right, Danny Paz, but it's all your fault. And up and over that double he goes. It's Gregory McBee from Martin Harrison, Aiden Cotu, Alex Cummings, Toot Hollinsworth, AJ Waters, Craig Jackson, Mark Tucker, Jason Smithman, Matthew Lush, Sean Salter, Rich Sanderson, and Sean Traub. Heat 1, Heat B sort of Intermediate E-Buggy. Oh, wow, what a great save by Gregory as he powers down the straightaway. Up and over the hip jump, just getting on the brakes. Smooth driving by Gregory. Martin Harrison is separated. Is in second. They are separated by 0.8 of a second. Oh, McBee. Wow, he is having some very lucky crashes. He's like losing no momentum whatsoever. Okay. What? Again? How did he even pull that off? 3 miraculous crashes and landings, like without losing any time whatsoever. Impressive. I wonder if he can do it again. Dude, that track is dusty. Aiden Coutu, out front. Coutu, sorry. I believe it's Coutu. Oh, Aiden getting a little bit squirrely, getting it back under control as they go around the dimple, up and over that tabletop. It's not really a tabletop, but it's a jump, and then it's just, it actually jumps up to that corner, I should say. Aiden comes by. That's a 9.508 pace. He just threw down a 34.2. Ooh, Aiden hugging the inside of that pipe, going a little bit wide. He's going to lose that position. Well, not lose the position, but lose some time. Have to go wide. Has to check up a little bit. Lets that driver go by. Smart driving by Aiden. Getting a little bit of clear air with 54 seconds left to go. 45 seconds left to go in this race. Oh, interesting wheelie pull by Aiden, but he's going to drop off that first place to Gregory McBee's going to take it over, but that gap is 1/10 of a second, just under 2/10. There's AJ Waters right next to him. He's in third place. Toot Hollinsworth's in fourth. Craig Jackson, Martin Harrison, Jason Spissman, Rich Sanderson, Sean Salter, Alex Cummings, Matthew Luss, Mark Tooker, and Sean Traub. All right, so Kotu making some more mistakes. Puts AJ Waters up to the top spot. There's AJ in that S-Works representing Phil Hurd Raceway. Quite a few of the Phil Hurd racers here. It's weird not having Patrick here of all the Phil Hurd guys here. I will agree with you. Well done, AJ Waters. A 9.510, followed by Gregory McBee, Aiden Kotu, Martin Harrison, Jason Spissman, Craig Jackson, Toot Hollinsworth, Rich Sanderson, Sean Salter, Alex Cummings, Matthew Lust, Mark Tucker, and Sean Traub. All righty. Up next is our top heat of intermediate E-Buggy. We got Hunter Parsons, Ethan McManus, Rylan Robbins. All right, as these drivers get going, I'm going to look up to see who's in the hunt for the TQ here. Give me a second. So this is intermediate E-Buggy. And we have Ethan McManus with a 2, a 0. Rylan Robbins with a 2 and a 3. We have Hunter Parsons with a 0 and a 10, so he has a chance. Dustin L has a 3 and a 5. So it should be interesting. Sam Arsenault cheering on Mr. Valley himself. Carlo Sigi. It's going to be Hunter Parsons, followed by Ethan McManus, Rylan Robbins, Carlo Sigi, Dustin Loden, Rylan Rubel, Dan Reno, Chris Pickens, Jordan Kester, Brian Chassagnol, Joker Snyder, Joe Jenkins, Donnie Williams, and Jeremy Talent. All right, everybody. We got a couple more races left to go. We probably have a few tickets left to go. Hopefully, we can get rid of sell these tomorrow to you guys and maybe get another one started. We'll see how things go. But I think this will be a little bit too late to do another e-ticket raffle tomorrow. So we're stuck on 14, but we'll get rid of those tomorrow. We know you guys want to win that Mugen kit. And we want to give it away to you guys. So if you scan that QR code down there on the left, it takes you over to Elite RC Productions website. You can buy yourself some e-tickets. We got 14 left. And whoever wins will have their choice of a Mugen Nitro Buggy, Nitro Truggy, or E-Buggy. All proceeds go to what you see happening here and making this happen. We greatly appreciate you, all the support. And we're on board with Mr. Rylan Rubel. So he's on fire. He wants to do well here in intermediate as well. So Danny really likes how this young man drives. I do too. I'm not going to lie. Well, we shall see, Danny. We shall see. He's first on the clock. Ooh, gets a little bit squirrely. A 33.5 for Rylan that time by with the Beaker, the orange hair on his car. Tribute to Beaker the Muppet. not really, because he has no idea who he is or what a Muppet is. Hey, JV. How you doing, good buddy? So you bought a ticket earlier. Thank you, sir. We greatly appreciate that. May the RC gods be in your favor. Rylan on that HB car, making his way down the straightaway, up and over that double. He now drops down to second to Dustin Loden. Loden ripping and a gripping out there, and that's Techno. This is your A sort of intermediate E-Buggy. So we'll interview intermediate winner and pro winner right after pro race, Danny Paz. They got to marshal that anyway. It's going to be Dustin Loden, Brian Chassagnol, Rylan Robbins, Rylan Rubo, Jordan Kester, Carlos Siggy, Jeremy Talent, Hunter Parsons, Joker Snyder, Ethan McManus, Chris Pickens, Dan Reno, Joe Jenkins, and Donnie Williams running out your 14th. All right, so Dustin Loden comes by for 34 flat. He is just half a second up on Brian Chassagnol. Rylan Robbins is about 1.1 back. Actually, our top four is still very close. They're only separated by 1.6 seconds. And they are separated by tenths of a second between each other. So any mistakes by Dustin, Brian Rylan and Ryan Rulin, both Rylans. Jordan Kester now moving up to that second spot, third spot. Hunter Parsons up to fourth. All these guys, top six going faster than A.J. Waters' time. If it stays like this, that'd be a great run for A.J. Waters with 1 minute and 46 seconds left to go. We are on board with that techno car of Mr. Dustin Loden. And you can see Danny's getting a little tired. He's starting to see stars. Come on, Danny. Hang in there, good buddy. One more race to go, my friend. 1:26 left on the clock. 1:26. This is the A sort of intermediate E-Buggy. Loaded now half a second up on Rylan Robbins, Hunter Parsons, Carlos Siggy, Jordan Kester, Jeremy Talent, Ethan McManus, Rylan Rubel now down in 8th. He having some hard laps there. Joker Snyder, Brian Chassagnol also dropping down to 10th. Joe Jenkins, Dan Reno, Donnie Williams, Chris Pickens. Right now we're following our leader. Rylan Robbins is half a second back with 50 seconds left to go. He's not too, he's just in front of him too. So maybe if we go a little bit further, we'll get second place in shot. There's Dustin. There is, right in front of him in that yellow wing car is Rylan Robbins. There's our lead, our second place driver. He's 0.7 of a second back. Trying to catch up to Dustin. Hunter Parsons is 1.5 seconds back of Rylan. They're actually getting very close on the track together. There's Dustin. And right in front of him, no, a car and a half in front of him. That's not for position right there. That car, the yellow wing who just went around the loop, is Rylan Robbins. All right. So looks like Rylan having a rough lap there with some lap traffic. Dustin not trying to get involved in this, also trying to keep his pace. Up and over that hump he goes. Up next, our last race of the night, Pro E-Buggy Heat 1 of 1. Let's see how that all stacks up. Dustin Loden, I think, is going to take the overall TQ here. Yeah, he has a... no, it might. We'll see. We'll see. He has a 0 and a 3. And McManus actually has a 0 and a 2. So he'll take the overall. So Ethan McManus is going to be an overall TQ because he has a 0 and a 2. All right. So well done, Justin Little takes the win, but does not take the overall TQ. That's going to go to Ethan McManus. There we go. Well done, Fireball, for barely any practice and TQ in 2 classes here. Should have bought a short course truck. All right, up next, Pro E-Buggy. We got Julian Oliveira, Shea Brown, Andrew Bishop, Matty Long, Aiden Ridgway, Wilson Coward, Eddie Cordova, Colton Cruz, Trent Walker, Joe Steichleather, Chris Van Air, David Carmandi, Joshua Vichamani, and Teddy Davis. Let's see how things look in Pro E-Buggy. We have Julian Oliveira for a 0 and a 2, Shea Brown for 2 and a 3, Adam Ridgway for 0 and a 5. So, Shea would need a win, Aiden would need a win or a second, and Julian would want to win. There's Josh right next to Andrew Bishop. All right. Trent Walker. I wonder what the temperatures are like outside. Probably getting a little bit chilly. Just right. All right, everybody. As they get ready to go. As we get ready to rumble and rumble here in our final race of the night. Pro E-Buggy still not determined. Take TQ. Let's see. Shea Brown has a chance. Julian Oliveira has a chance. And Aiden Ridgway has a good chance. So, will somebody else get up there and get in the mix? We shall see. As they get ready to go live here. It's going to be Josh Vichamani is going to be the first one across the line. Trent Walker, Teddy Davis, Julian. All right. Who has Danny chosen to follow? I think that's Trent. He is following our Elite RC team driver, Mr. Trent Walker. 32.7 for Trent. Joshua Vichamani for 34.9. Let's see. That's Josh right in front. Josh letting him by. Realizes Trent's on a faster run than him. Good driving by Josh. Wilson Coward in second, 2/10 back. Aiden Ridgway, Trent Walker. Eddie Cordova to the top. Ooh. Run on a 32.1. There's Cordova. That pink and white car. Oh, man. That is a beautiful car. Great use of pink, white, and a little blue in there. Yellow wheels complementing the paint job. And pink side dams on his wings. Well done, Eddie. Let's see. Can Eddie throw a monkey wrench in the gears of Ridgway, Shea Brown, or Julian Oliveira? Julian Oliveira is not in 8th at the moment. So not a good start for Julian. Does have a 0 and a 2. Trent Walker currently in second, looking quite stout. He's only 1.5 seconds back. Matty Long is in third right now. We are following the pink car, yellow wheels of Eddie Cordova. Behind him, I want to say that is Colton Cruz, who's currently down in 12th. No start from Joe Steichleather or David Carmendi. But Cordova, his car looks great. Looks great under the lights. Looks very extra shiny. Cordova still holding off a very hard charging Trent, but that's not Trent behind him. That's Colton Cruz who gets by him. Let him by Eddie. Colton has a little bit more pace, but this isn't for position because Colton is currently down in 11th. It's going to be Cordova from Walker, Matty Long, Wilson Coward, Aiden Ridgway, your top 5. Julian Oliveira climbing back up to 6. Shea Brown, Julian now up to 4th as Wilson has a mistake. Andrew Bishop in 8th. Josh Vichamani in 9th. Chris Van Air, Colton Cruz, Teddy Davis. Your running order. But nobody right now on is 0.4 of a second back. And that is Eddie He's got that lap traffic in front of him. He's trying to not get involved and not have a mess with him. That's Aiden Ridgway. That's currently 5th. So Aiden, who has a win, has a TQ, off pace right now with just under 2 minutes left to go. Double looking solid out there right now. Unflappable. I have not seen him put a wrong move yet. He TQ'd open E-Truggy altogether. Behind his Aiden Ridgway, looks like he's trying to pace himself off Cordova. Julian Oliveira now up to 3rd. He's only 1.7 seconds away from Cordova. That's fine, Julian. Maybe Julian's got something up his sleeve here for these guys. Oh, Cordova getting into traffic. That's going to allow Aiden and Wilson by. Julian now to the point after that bobble. So while Julian was down at 8th at one point, he just steadily clicks off fast lap. We were down at 31.8 that time by. Trent Walker now 0.3 of a second back of Julian. Trent's talking to Trent. He says, E-Buggy is great. Nitro Truggy, he's on the struggle bus, so he's trying to figure that out. Right now, he's 1.3 seconds back of Julian. Julian looking to wrap this up and take 2 wins and a 2. There's Maddie Long. She's currently in 4th. Cordova now down in 3rd after leading the first most 3 legs of this race. Now giving it to young Julian Oliveris. I'm sure his father's here and watching. Hello, Jose. As they make their way down the steps, there's Julian. Trent right next to him, Colton Cruz, Eddie Cordova, Wilson, Colward, and Maddie Long to the very right. You can see her blonde locks. Maddie went for a spill earlier on the track. She was red as a beet, embarrassed. She's tough as nails. 3 seconds left to go. Julian Oliveris about to take overall TQ here of Pro E-Buggy. And we're going to have a word with him and Ethan McManus after this. And Trent Walker having a solid run here. He'll be happy with that. That will boost his positioning. Eddie Cordova having a good run. Shea Brown, solid run. Maddie Long. Ada Ridgway left something out there. No, I think they're all going to make the final, so we're not worried about that. Let's go have a word with Mr. Julian Oliveris.
Andrew Bishop done.
Waiting on Julian, Eddie, and Chris Van Air to finish up.
Julian Oliveris done. Chris Van Air done.
Waiting on Eddie Cordova.
All drivers are
There
finished.
we go, guys. That's the race. Everybody is
Cordova
done.
done.
All right, race number 28 or 29 in the books. All right, guys, let me set the mains up real quick. I need Julian over for interview. Julian over for interview, please.
Way.
Well, I'm interviewing you again.
Yeah. TQ and E-Truggy, TQ and E-Buggy, fourth and Nitro Buggy. This track is really hard because mistakes cost you a lot. Simple as rolling like the one big double on the left-hand side. If there's a pile-up, it costs you 2 seconds. So a lot of really good guys are making really dumb mistakes.
Yeah, it's dried up a lot. It looks like you guys are starting for some traction with the dust out there. It's gotten rough, too.
I messed up and went. The reason I didn't do as well in Nitro Buggy is I changed tires, thinking, hey, let's see if this works. Didn't work. Went back to what I was running, and suddenly it's fast again. So my last round of Nitro Buggy was a wash. But, so, here comes the mains.
There you go. I'm not too worried about that. Go get some rest. Go get things ready, and we'll see you tomorrow, hopefully.
Yep. Hey, have a good one, Lefty.
Awesome, Mitch. All right, Julian, come on over. We got Julian. All right. Julian, very good run, 2 wins and a second. Tell us about your track. Tell us about tires you went out there. It seems to be a lot different from earlier on.
Yeah, for this last run, it was extremely dusty compared to what it's normally been. So I actually changed tires, went on a pre-glute set of green dirt bites, and they took a little bit to get some heat in them, but once they got some heat, they were really good.
Yeah, because you came on in that last quarter of the race, and at one point you was on in 8th, and I was like, oh, I know what's going on with Julian. But then you popped up there, and I think, you just popped up there. I can't remember who was battling if they made a mistake, and you took advantage. You never looked back.
Yeah, the first lap coming up to the step up, kind of did a donut, then a couple cartwheels, which kind of hurt me a little bit, but just put my head down and kept running laps.
All right, well, congratulations, TQ and Nitro Buggy and E-Buggy. Go get some rest and get ready for tomorrow.
All right, thank you. See you tomorrow.
Awesome. All right, that's Julian Oliveras. Thank you, everybody, for joining us in the chat. We greatly appreciate you guys' support. We've had a lot of fun. I'm not sure what time we're getting started tomorrow, but from Lefty and the Elite RC production crew, we want to thank you for all the support. And we got about 14 tickets left in that e-ticket waffle, so don't forget about that. We'll be doing that first thing in the morning. We'll see you all tomorrow. Have a good evening. And Lefty and the crew, we're out.